Hello, happy Friday. Welcome to Frequency and Flow Friday. This space is devoted to helping you raise your frequency so you can live in optimal flow. And this is happening on the Friday before the new moon in Leo, which I am so delighted about as a Leo sun. Happy birthday to my fellow Leos. So this new moon, which is happening early Sunday morning where I am in the world, Pacific Standard Time. If you're an Embody One member, we have a new moon call tomorrow, Saturday, so you can join me for that and tune in for that to prep for the new moon in Leo. But either way, this is a time to really think about who you want to be and not even want to be, but it's like who are you aligning with in your authentic self and having confidence in that and what you're really ready to show the world. It's celebrating that. It's coming into joy and celebrating your individuality. It's igniting our spirit and embracing creativity. It's a really passionate time of radiant energy and self-expression, passion, leadership. This is all new moon in Leo stuff. It's creative illumination. So I am using today the Divine Abundance deck by Tasha Silver because I really do believe that when we come into, our divine oneness and we come into acceptance and the right divine alignment, then we are in divine abundance. So I felt called to use this deck. So you can think about where you were landing last week, where you want to go next week. Think about where you're standing just in your feelings. And actually that is the first card out of the deck. It lands sort of with this message of whatever it is that you're feeling, it's really good to feel that thing and don't worry about trying to change it, alter it, make it be something that it's not. Come into acceptance and neutrality. That's actually a really higher vibration than trying to change something or force something. So whatever it is that you're feeling and experiencing, it's okay to be doing that. That's the first frequency tip for you. And from that, you will be expansive. So on this card, it says eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So these messages really go along with each other. So think of expansiveness in what happens and that it's okay just to be where I am, and what comes with acceptance is actually expansiveness. If you're choosing this position, I would also encourage you to maybe engage in creative expression, maybe spend time on a creative project, painting, writing, dancing, to really align with Leo's energy and help to boost your joy, your enthusiasm, and to really expand, get creative, and just be okay with being where you are. If you're choosing the second card or the second position, I'm just going to pull from the middle of the deck somewhere. Detachment. So one of the things with this position, I really go to relationships and the energy of relationship. So think about where you can detach, especially from people. You can do this. Maybe you practice a loving kindness meditation, a heart-centered meditation by just focusing on your heart and visualizing golden light at the heart, but just really connecting with the Leo's heart energy to uplift your spirit and enhance self-love. Think about detachment. It says on the card, with detachment, you finally feel whole inside with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So maybe releasing kind of goes with number one. Maybe we're all working with that a little bit, but just really, and especially what I get is when around relationships too, is just really leaning into what you can just, detach from. And maybe it's coming into heart-centered meditation and using golden light to just let things be detached, removed, resolved. And then finally, if you're choosing position number 3, there's this idea of just position number 3 today comes with this idea of being home, focusing on your home, being home in your body. Maybe it's just going to be, meditative that helps you to get there. If you know Vivac's work, maybe you do that. Maybe you do some feng shui. I have lots of tips around feng shui. And the card that you get is Awakening. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. So really, with this position, I just get the importance to just come home. The word is awakening, and just really thinking about ways to raise your vibration. I would also celebrate your achievements, reflect on, recent accomplishments that you've had to help boost your confidence and self-esteem, just to really align with sort of this vibrant energy that comes with Leo, to awaken that, maybe more celebration, more joy, maybe do some feng shui to raise your vibe. And I would also say pay attention to what you're actually speaking to yourself, to your body, and to your home. If something is really snagging you about your home, I would say to address that. The other thing is that I really go to these little goats that are here. And I would look at, if you're in this position, I would look at what that means for you. And my eye also goes to the lotus, which is like, what does the goat mean for you as animal spirit? And I go to the lotus, which is remembering that, the lotus goes through the mud and the muck to get to the light. And so that's just a little message for you. So whatever it is that you have to do, whether it's creating heart-centered meditation, coming home, celebration, working with home, I hope that this has resonated for you and helps, and have a beautiful new moon in Leo. Happy birthday to my fellow Leos. Ciao.